So I took part in the Yearathon readathon graphic novels from the 5th of December till the 11th of December. And I read a total of five graphic novels. And here's my wrap up. So I read Smile by uh, Raina Telgemeier. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong. Um, This was published in 2004, I believe, or 14, sorry, 2014. And this is an this is a memoir of her going through having an accident and having to wear braces and headgear for the whole of sixth grade till I think sophomore year. It was very cute. It was written in the form of a comic, like a comic book. So here are the graphics. They were very cute and very clear. The writing was very clear, and the comics and the style of the graphic novel is like a comic strip. I think she has also written a comic strip, and this was just a compilation of all the comic strips. It was very sweet and very endearing, and it had so many life lessons in it that a teenager learns when they're going through high school, or and they learn that you don't have to focus so much. Girls get so uh, hype, bent upon what their physical appearance, whether they're too thin or fat, or they have pimples on their face, or they get braces, all those things. It addresses all those things, all those super superficial things that girls get hyped up about during this period in time, and what it really means, and what it means to look back on those times, and what it stands for. So I thought this was adorable. This was such a sweet read, and I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. The next one that I'm going to talk about is The Arrival by Sean Tan. I thought this was absolutely gorgeous. This was released in 2006. It has the most beautiful illustrations ever. They were just gorgeous. I couldn't get my eyes off of them. They were just beautiful, and they're no words. It's just illustrations, and the whole idea of a man, an immigrant, who goes to a new country and makes a life for his family there, and then asks his family to move with him. It's for a better future. It's just beautiful. I think it was such a moving book, and I think it's an experience to actually go through this. And this was a 5 out of 5 for me. I loved it. It was absolutely gorgeous, breathtaking. My next graphic novel was Relish by Lucy Kinzelli. This was released in 2013. This was about her experience of growing up with people who were great chefs now, and so growing up around food, and her relationship with food, her experience with food. The graphics were really nice, and there were recipes in the middle, recipes that she talks about. The division of the chapters was great, and it was all very sweet and interesting. I really liked it. I really liked the character of Lucy Conselli. I think she really has a good grasp of making herself strike out as an individual, and I think she did a very good job of it over here. And you can tell that she loves food. Her drawings of food are so good. They make you want to eat, and that's amazing. The only thing I would say is that somewhere along the way I was getting a little bored, and that should not happen in a graphic novel. But overall, this was a very fun read. So this is a 4 out of 5 for me as well. The next one was Through the Woods. This by Emily Carroll. These are five eerie stories that she's told. Um, this was in 2000. This was released in 2014. The graphics are quite eerie. It's all black and white and red and quite eerie. The writing is also quite eerie. There are five stories, and they start off pretty eerie, but I didn't get it. I was by the fourth story. I was This sort of seemed all pretty much alike, and I didn't get the ending of either one of them. So I don't know. I did it just didn't click with me. It was a 2 out of 5 for me. The last one is Anya's Ghost by Vera Broskol, and this was published in 2011. This is about a girl who falls in a well and finds a dead friend, and it's pretty much like a comic book style as well. It's all black and white, and the drawings are very cute, um, but the story was so cliched that I did not enjoy it. I knew what was gonna happen at every step. It was such a middle grade, regular, run of the mill story that I wasn't impressed with the storyline at all. So I was and I did like the main character. I have to say this as well. I think she should have some endearing quality, but I know that in the beginning she was supposed to be someone who was being selfish and who was being wrong, and then she corrects herself, and it's a whole that transformation. But she was really she was annoying as the main character. So yeah, I didn't like this as much. So I rated this a 2 out of 5 as well. Overall, it was a very good experience with graphic novels. I usually don't grab graphic novels, and I had three books over here which were a 4 out of 5, which is amazing. So I had a lot of fun, and thank you.